Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution Tarot, and I'm here to bring you a love and soul connection message for the sign of Gemini. This message is supposed to be timeless, so take it if it resonates for you. Disregard the rest, my friends. Go about your day, and know that no matter what messages come through, it's still up to you, your active free will, the choices you make, and the steps you take in this world to get whatever fulfillment it is you'd like to see. To me, this is personal freedom. It's personal power, and my friends, it's something that lies at the tips of your fingers, at the soles of your feet. So use this power to do wisely. For all my subscribers, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for being here. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you feel like it resonates and you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. Join the journey with me. I'd love to have you along this ride. So before I get into the cards, I'm just going to take a moment to call in spirit. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, my team of light, and any of your spirit guides, as well as your soul connection or love interest spirit guides that would be here for the highest good of the entire collective to join us. I'm going to ask them to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, as well as to use me as the clearest channel possible, delivering messages that are from the most far-reaching, but only for the highest good of the entire collective. So what I'm going to do is pull 3 different stacks, 3 different piles, and one Gemini, as I'm also a Gemini, so this will be our pile, our energy, what's going on, what we're going through, what we need to know. Another one for our love interest or the soul connection that we're looking into, and then another one for the shared energy of the connection. So I'm going to start out with the romance angels. And Spirit, can you tell me for Gemini? Gemini, it has here unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this going. This feels like a past energy as well that they're giving me. Like in the past, there may have been a lot of situations where we've given it our all. We've put ourselves in it. We've given a lot of love and time, attention, affection to have this not reciprocated. So let's get a little bit more of what this is now. It could be that something you're feeling now as well. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. For some of you, this could be a marriage as well where, at the moment it's going through a tough time. But I don't actually feel like this is what's happening in the relationship. Now, what could be happening is one or both of you want something more and it's just not meant to be. But let's see more about this. Please, unrequited love with wedding for the Gemini side. Tell me more about this unrequited love. Thank you. And you get trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. For what I heard for this is if it's meant to be, it'll be. It'll be. Just let it be. That Baby Rexa song, or Babe Rexa, and Florida Georgia Line. It does not feel like it's this relationship, although it could be, okay? But it feels like definitely a past energy that, if not healed, could seep into other relationships. So this is asking us to have faith, to have trust that, again, situations are going to arise, and it's how we're dealt with them. So this unrequited love, tell me more. The attraction or the chemistry to keep this going. They're also telling me that sometimes we experience lulls. So I got 2 lulls in a relationship. The bottom is honeymoon. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. For some of you, it may be that you're just not getting the time together that you really need, and it may be really helpful to spend, a little adventure together. This might be, on your weekends, to plan a little trip, go do something or see something that you haven't done just to rebuild this connection. We have children, and we also have flirt. So it says, your love life is being affected by children. For some of us, not everybody, but this is inner child stuff, especially if you don't have children, or they could have children as well, and you're just not able to see them as much because they're tied up, understandably, right, with their responsibilities. So I think, though, this is a lot, especially if you are married with kids. A lot of our time and attention goes to our little ones, right? It goes to making sure they're fed, making sure they're loved, making sure that they have a roof over our head, their heads, our heads, right? Making sure that, you're trying to give them the best life that you can. And I feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance here between how we're loving and caring for children and then how our partner and our relationship is going. So it says, flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. I do strongly feel on your end, flirting and bringing back the lighthearted energy could definitely help. And as well as if you're feeling like in a slump, or you're feeling like either that you don't feel enough attraction, or that you're not feeling it's, that coming towards you, this is really where it's like, a date might really be helpful. A date night, to get out, to connect with each other, to flirt, to be lighthearted, to be playful. Okay, so let me get some energy for the soul connection, please. Spirit, what messages do you have, or energy do you need to be aware of for the soul connection? And you got soulmate. This is your soulmate. Tell me a bit more. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Thank you. And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I strongly feel like this person, this soul connection on your side, it could be the partner that we're looking at in the other side too. You're everything to them. You're their world. They have so much passion for you. They know that this is the love they want in their life, and they know that you're their soulmate. You bring out the best in them. You've helped them. I'm getting really emotional. You've helped them change. You've helped them grow. And you've helped them see themselves in a whole new light. Get one more, please, Spirit. Can you tell me one more message for this soulmate energy? And this soul connection. Thank you. So they give a few things. And a lot of cards fell out. The bottom of the deck is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic interest. But again, I don't feel like this is a new person in their world. You feel like this is, as they're growing, evolving, and changing, they're developing into a newer version of themselves. And this is important because we all have to grow. If we stay stagnant in our lives, we're not going to grow, okay? So a few cards, 4 or 5 cards came out. We have reconciliation on the bottom here. And I do feel like this is because there's been a lull in the passion. Even though this person has so much for you, and I feel like on your side over here with everything that came out, it's not necessarily that there's not enough love or attraction. I just feel like one thing I heard is there's not enough time in the day, there's not enough hours in the day, and there's so many responsibilities that what needs to happen is this lighthearted energy comes back. Now, I definitely feel like that's what this person wants too, right? They want this relationship to come back in the way it was. They want the passion to come back because, again, they know that you are their soulmate. You are the true love for them. And over here, I do think, like, it's not that that's in question. It's just that I feel like you're in a different place, and it could be lots of different things by whatever is getting in the way. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing that there's things in the way, especially what I heard is this is in your married life and things like that, right? If this is kids and stuff like that, that there's a really big importance being placed on finding that balance between family life, relationship life, work life, right? Friendships, everything that you have, trying to make sure that everybody gets a piece of this pie, and knowing that not everyone's going to get an equal share, right? As long as they get a little piece. So they're coming at me with your kids, you're going to want to give them quite a bit of your time, right? Same with your partner. And this is also where, how are you supposed to, you got to fit some time in for you, okay? So big time balance, and really, really putting yourself out there. Especially what I heard is if it's you feeling unrequited love, this person's got so much passion for you, but it may just be that, again, because they see that you're preoccupied in other areas, that, they're letting you do you, okay? So some of the things that came out is forgiving and learning and healing family issues. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, and your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We have codependency and you deserve love. That addictions are affecting your romantic life and you are lovable. This addictions may not be tied to the partner or you. It could be someone else around you. This codependency may not even be addictions. It may just be like, it could even be within family, okay? That this person or someone in this group is feeling like they're pretty codependent to family as well. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's like this family unit. It could be. But I also feel like there's been a lot learned in the past from this person, where they know that they need to heal, right? And this is also where it comes down to as well, how much you've helped this person grow and evolve. And to a point where they know they deserve love, right? They're shooting their arrow at you as well. Like, you're lovable as well. They may be in the current process of trying to heal some other traumas and stuff like that. I definitely feel like this partnership is a meant to be partnership. And where we get with the soul connection and stuff like that as well is like, the two of you have taught each other so much, so many lessons, and brought out so much in each other, and brought out so much healing in each other, and the best of each other. What I also want to say is I heard the worst as well, and that's what happens. Sometimes you, especially if you're on this healing journey and you're not 100% healed, right? Especially depending on what you've went through. Because again, like I said, I'm picking up on that unrequited love. That's a past thing that somehow is still seeping in to this relationship. And it could be because if the other person may have all this love and all this passion for you, but what I heard is it comes down to love languages. If people aren't speaking our language, how are we're not feeling love necessarily, okay? So for some of you, it's just think about this, okay? Because in my house, we watch 90 Day Fiancé quite a bit on TLC. And sometimes there's some major, like, language barriers between the people. And you see a lot of, like, the voice translators and stuff like that. But translation doesn't get it right all the time. And I feel like there is a language barrier, but it's been love language. So this is where it's like we need to really communicate, right, what it is that makes us feel loved, as well as this is finding out with our partner, what is it that makes them feel loved. And for the shared energy, you have, this could be the one. You guys know that this is the one. You already met your romantic partner you seek. And separation, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. Interesting. One more, please. Now, what they're saying is this doesn't necessarily mean a full-on separation. It could be. For some of you, there could be a point where you're going through separation and really needing to heal. For you to, what I heard is see the joys in this relationship again and have them come back. And we also have release your ex here, which is the time has come to clear your energy. For some of you, this is, both of you, I feel like, releasing the stuff from the past. This separation, I want to get a little bit of clear. I've got this Psychic Tarot Oracle. Can you guys give me some information on this separation, please, as a shared energy? Spiritual strength. For some of you, this separation is work, okay? It's not necessarily like that you guys are separating. It's just that somebody could be on a new schedule. Somebody could need to work really long hours, and that there may be some time apart. And this is where I feel like when your time together comes, it's going to be more special. So spiritual strength came out here. You also have positive movement forward and disruption. There's changes happening. I don't feel this is negative, okay? It may feel scary and this change could happen quick, but I also feel like this is really going to test the relationship. It doesn't honestly feel like this is a split up or a breakup. It just feels like either someone has to go on a business trip or they're working. This could be, by all means, this could be a split up, okay? But if it doesn't feel like it's for you, don't make that fit, okay? Don't make it a self-fulfilling prophecy. So let's get some information for your side, Spirit. Can you tell me about Gemini, this energy, please? Can you give me some more information on this unrequited love? Thank you. So we have 2 with movement and choices. The light, the universe, and destiny. There's definitely changes happening. For some of you, I heard financial changes as well. What they're saying to me is this is choosing our focus. So if in the past other relationships have made us feel like we're not lovable, has made us feel like we're not worthy of being in love, there's some of it, or we've not been treated right, this is again going to show up in Spirit saying we need to focus on the light, reach for what's best for us, keep moving forward in your own, for your own highest good. This is also working within partnership as well, but again, movement. For some of you guys, you may be moving houses as well, but this is movement, choices, decisions, making healthy changes, making positive movement, and making sure that your decisions align with your morals and your values. So whatever is coming to you, Spirit is really asking you to stay in the light, to see the light in the others around you as well, and to know that whatever's happening, what I heard is you're fulfilling your destiny. You are on this destined path. And the universe, what they're saying is they may throw a few curveballs in here and there to help you learn a lesson, to show you some of your strength. But what I heard is they're never going to lead you astray. And again, what I heard is personal accountability. You have choices over your actions. You have choices over your ways you move and what your decisions are. So Spirit, thank you. We're going with the soul connection side. Now we have love begins, harmony. One more card, please, Spirit. Soul connection and patience. Feel like your partner has done a lot of healing, and it's not saying you haven't, okay? Your partner has definitely done, though, a lot of healing where within them, and what I heard is their view of this relationship, things are good. This unrequited love on your side, it doesn't feel like it may be something you're feeling, right? That this isn't running its course, and you don't want to hurt someone, but again, you got to do what's right for you. But I feel like, again, this doesn't feel like to me this is a permanent thing, because this could be the one is already here, right? This is just that there is some sort of time apart. And again, like I said, it even could be work. And that we're clearing our energy, right? So that when the time comes back together, there is movement being made forward. Now, this could be, again, somebody's moving. The soul connection side, though, they're in harmony. And I do feel like they know you got things to work through. They're patiently waiting. So, Spirit, can you give me a little bit on this positive movement forward with spiritual strength and disruption? Tell me about the disruption. What is being disrupted? Choices and challenges. There's going to be some challenges, but what relationship doesn't have them? It's whether you allow the challenges to become a roadblock or whether you're willing to take this leap and just jump. So I'm going to grab some tarot. This is the Lion Strider Tarot, if anybody's interested. This is what the box looks like. Really beautiful deck. And let's get some information, please, for Gemini. Tell me some tarot wisdom, please, for Gemini. Thank you. So Gemini, you have a lot of blocks. Everything's in the reverse. And again, this could be because the universe is going to block movements that aren't right for you, right? But you have the Seven of Pentacles, which often speaks of waiting, and this being in the reverse, there could be, what I heard is an even longer delay in making sure things are right, or it's that you're not going to wait for that, right? You're just ready to make a choice. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, not working together, and Temperance. There's balance. Balance is not here. With this Two of Swords as well, I feel like there's a difficulty with working together. There's a difficulty thinking clearly, and something has taken way longer than you want it to. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, please. Thank you. You get the King of Swords. So this could be you, Gemini. This could be a Libra and Aquarius, or this is you really needing to see things clearly from your highest perspective and the highest point of view. They're saying a hawk, and I also heard kingfisher as well. Tell me about the King of Swords, please. He's looking over at the Seven of Pentacles, though. The Tower. What is the Tower? Four of Cups. Something either has happened that's knocked you off balance in this partnership. The Ace of Swords is in the reverse as well, and you get death. Transformation happening. Definitely could be an ending. For some of you, this is not all of you, okay? For some of you, you may have lost someone that you love very dearly. Could be a passed on loved one, and this is definitely a traumatic event that has happened. There could be, when we're in the process of grief as well, sometimes we're not always thinking clearly, where we're not always, our focus isn't always on the things that others may feel it should be, because we're healing and we're going through something. And whatever's happened, there has been a definite, I heard catastrophic, this isn't everyone, okay, but there may have been some catastrophic changes in your world. Again, this could be a past energy that you're picking up on, but I feel like this Tower, there's changes coming. And for some of you, if this is work, okay, that your partner is going to be away for work, you may feel kind of lonely in this situation, but this is where in this time we're going to use this energy to transform and for new life, because what they're saying is this isn't about a full-on ending. This is about a transformation. Could also be Scorpio energy in your midst, but with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, what I heard is this is a long time coming. So take it how it resonates. I feel like you're going to know, okay, if it's for you. But the Death card, we have the Ten of Wands. Something that has been hard is being put to rest. Okay, for the soul connection, you have the Nine of Wands. Tell me more about the soul connection, please. Now, that did fall on the King of Swords. And again, that speaks to me of I heard a shady past or something that's been hard in your past. And it's not saying that you have a shady past. This is kind of difficult energy to read. But I do feel like I said, they've got a lot of healing to do over there, right? There's a lot of things a lot of growth that you've helped them through. And I do feel like there was a lot more wounding than this person really knew, because it's something that they have kind of not wanted to bring to the forefront, right? Tried to repress, or we don't want to think about things that make us sad and upset all the time, right? So they have the Six of Cups with reunion here and the King of Cups. This could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or just somebody who's very strong in their emotions. And I do feel like they're showing me patience. They know that this is where they're meant to be. This to me as well as a soulmate card, much like we have here. With this, love begins again, okay? It almost feels like you've got something very, there's hella personal going on. And this may have nothing to do with them, whatever these changes are, whatever has happened. It's just that it's your own personal stuff. And again, there's a lot of preoccupation on a lot of other choices. And it could mean that the relationship hasn't had the same amount of focus. But over here, they are feeling battle weary is what I've heard. Some of them may be kind of feeling weak in this situation as well, but they do know what they want in their heart, and they do feel like this is what I heard is this true love is meant to last. So the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. I do think that it could be like they've watched you struggle, and they know that something has been bothering you, and they're just not sure. Like this almost also feels like things are up in the air. Okay, this could be like I said, when it's coming down to somebody work, somebody could be waiting on a job offer, somebody could be waiting on information that's going to really affect the future, and until this comes through, there's a lot of uncertainty and not really clarity. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit. Thank you. We got 2 of them, which is the Moon. Something is being hidden. Now, it was in the reverse. It could be just like during the full moon as well. 7 of Wands here as well. And this 7 of Wands speaks to me of external issues, right? This could even be like okay, they're saying outside influences could have had a larger bearing on some of the struggle that this relationship has gone through. So, for example, like if you have family members or something like that who didn't agree with the partnership, or friends who are, trying to get in the way and things like that, it's been really difficult. And I do feel like on this side, there is healing family issues, right? There is forgiving and learning. And it does feel like something that is outside of both of you has had a really big hand in causing conflict in this partnership. And I mean, it's not been easy for this person, right? All they want is this partnership to come back into the way it was and to fall into alignment. So tell me about the shared energy, please, Spirit. The shared energy is the 7 of Cups in reverse. For some of you, I do feel like, because this again speaks of changes, challenges, and choices. For some of you, this does feel like difficulty making decisions as well. And there may be some of you out there who are kind of questioning yourself, should I stay or should I go? And just really not sure where your heart lies at the moment. You have the 5 of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands as well. That's come out. Again, changes. But it feels like delays at the same time with this in the reverse. Because this is quick, fast movement, travel, communication. And I do feel like there is changes happening in the physical with this positive movement forward. But again, things might be a little more delayed than you're expecting. So I'm going to end this with the Whispers of Love Oracle and get some advice, please, for Gemini. What's the advice? Advice for Gemini. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. You are that unicorn, my friend. And we have, be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel, right? Don't make yourself small for another. And this is really choosing to let go of outside external voices and just listen to, how do you feel? What is going on with you? What is the burden that is time to put down? What are we transforming? Why are we feeling left out? What was this incident? What was it that's happened? What are the changes that are being called for you? And what is destiny asking you to do? Tell me about the soul connection, please. So the soul connection says, love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. Slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Again, this is just loving who they are as well, right? And taking time just to let things happen, right? Not to rush them. And that's where this partner has definitely had a lot of patience. So let's see the shared energy before I let you guys go. And the shared energy is practicing compassion, see things from a different perspective, be willing to see things from both sides, because otherwise, nothing's going to change. And you have to demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Much like that love language, okay? Because what I heard is for some people, If your love language is words of affirmation and you're telling your partner every day, I love you, you're so wonderful, I'm so lucky to have you. But what I heard is their love language is physical. And, things haven't been very physical. They may actually be, again, feeling a little bit of like this love deficit. Much like if they're wanting to show their love and affection that's physical, but you haven't heard a lot of words of affirmation, and that is what you need, right? That's what you need to feel loved and feel whole and to want to engage in this, right? Because there is a disconnect. There's definitely a disconnect, and it doesn't feel like it's not enough love in the partnership. It feels like, again, that language barrier. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope it resonated. I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Mwah. Bye, guys.